Hey everyone, this is Sugandha and you're watching Ready for SS English. I hope you all are well and you all are waiting for my sessions. Today we would be discussing something very interesting, and that is what we would be discussing HR recruiter interview question, and we would be discussing negative traits of a candidate. What are negative traits which we should avoid while hiring a candidate, right? And this can be asked by an HR, or this can be asked in recruiter interview questions, or this can be asked in journal HR interview questions as well, if you're going for any HR kind of a profile, right? So make sure to subscribe this channel if you're watching me for the very first time, and to hit that cute notification bell icon so that you could get my updates later on as well, right? So let's get started with it. So there could be several negative traits in a candidate, but I would be discussing only about three, and that is first. First is too pompous. A person is very self-promotional, talking about himself or herself in an extraordinary manner. I have done this. I have achieved this. I was the only one. I was the only team leader. I was the best team leader. I have done this, right? This kind of a person will create issues or the problems when in the organization in the future as well, if you would be hiring that person, because that person would always try to show off his positive side or her positive side rather than focusing on work and teamwork, because every work you can't do every kind of work alone, right? You need some team, you need some support. And if you're talking always about yourself, if you're talking like no one was there in the team, no one was there in the company, nobody was good, right? If such kind of statements are given by any candidate, then that candidate is very self promotional. That candidate will create issues, as in future also such kind of problems will create, where he or she will try to prove his or her point, and in a positive way only. And even if he's wrong, he would try to save himself or herself rather than saving that work, rather than saving entity, rather than saving team. Okay, so this could be a negative trait. Second is also very important, too rigid. Now rigidity is good in few cases, and not good in few cases, right? Means we can say that 50-50 it's good. Like if we say that you need to attach with your roots, you don't need to forget your roots to grow. That's fine. It's good to be self-aware. It's good to be aware about your past. It's good to remain connected with your roots, right? But it's not good to be too rigid that you don't want to change as per technology, as per work, as per organization, as per entity, right? If you're too rigid that you would be doing work over one seat, if you are too rigid, you would be doing work on one location, if you're too rigid to do certain kind of work in a certain way only, definitely it will create hurdles in the work with the team, with the member. Even if other team member wanted to implement few new things, new ideas, new technology, new way of doing things, then that candidate, then that employee will always be rigid that it's fine, we are doing it this way only, it's fine, we are doing it since 15 years, since 20 years, right? This is not a nice way, and this won't work, because we need to change with time. We are if we take an example of a mobile, a cell phone, we were using this cell phone 15 or 20 years ago, but today what we are using Android phones, right? And we are using WhatsApp, we are using so many things on phone. We are operating a lot of things on phone. Even today I'm shooting this with phone only. 20 years back we can't even imagine that yes, we can do it like this, right? But today we are doing it. Fine. So we need to understand that too much rigidity will be a hurdle for other team members, for the organization, because few things needs to be changed with time, few technologies needs to be implemented, and that is, need of an hour. So it won't work. Third is blame game. Now, what is blame game? Blame game is another. You can relate it with the first point. First point was too pompous, like a person talking about himself or herself only. And third point is blame game. Means anything happening in the organization, whether related to that person or not, he would interfere in it and will try to find out a person who he can blame. Like creating any kind of issue like that only. Like something happened and that person went to the place, ask or inquire about the issue and then say that yes, this person might have done this, this person might have done this, he is like that, she is like that, she always talk about this, he always talk about this, right? He is finding someone to blame, right? And next example could be when talking about the weaknesses or failures of any kind of project, he always blame other team members, always say that I'm not responsible for this. I was there, but they didn't ask my opinion, or I wasn't available, or if he was there, the team member never listened to him, and such kind of stuff. He will never admit that if there is a team of 4 to 5 people, then everybody is responsible for each kind of activity. Okay, so whatever decision they are taking, what kind of work they're doing, how they're doing, what is the implementation part, how is the implementation part, who is monitoring, who is supervising, right? So everyone is related with that, and but in case of any shortfall, that person will always blame others and will never ever think that yes, this is a teamwork. Okay, so it will be really difficult to hire such kind of candidate in an organization, because it will definitely help, it will definitely impact it will definitely impact our organization work, right? So this is all from my side, and these are only 3 negative traits. There could be any other as well. You can mention in the comment section. I would be waiting for this. And yes, if it's helpful, please do let me know in the comment section. And till next video, all the very best. Stay happy, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.